Got here a few minutes, but oh well. I'm going to pay a tourist. Rend Lake. I've been wanting to get back by with the 360 here, and trying to see how much that lag is. I got it set down now. HD, look like it's on HD now, but anyway, it is what it is sometimes. It's still got, yeah, like it's still got a little bit of chop to it. So just figured I'd come out here and try this 360 out again, and I'm trying to find the sweet spot on the settings to try to do live where it's got better signal and all. It is what it is sometimes. I think it'd be a little bit better if I had a little bit, but that would my camera would hook to my regular phone, then it would just go out through a signal, rather than going down to my other phone and then doing Wi-Fi to this, my hotspot, and then, you know, getting on, going live. So yeah, it probably is buffering. I just wanted to try. I was there watching the sunset, and got here a few minutes late. It was already just at the top of the trees when I pulled up. And so. Yeah, I got it playing on here so I can see what it's doing in everybody's chat, because the other phone here, it just shows me my stuff for this. You know, that's it. Is it buffering real bad on your end or what? Yeah, I keep wanting to try this thing out. This time I did actually remember to take some settings down, but I didn't know if that was gonna be it or what. But anyway, I give y'all a good sunset. I got my little stick. But yeah, you can pan around and look around, at least give you a good view of the sunset going down anyway. Last bit of it anyway. So, yeah, kind of worried everybody don't want to stay in here very long to see it, but I keep trying. I got to try to figure out what the settings is on it, and they don't let me do it like on your phone. You can go into it and put it where it's not everybody. It don't go live to where everybody can see it, like public. It goes like private or something. Anyway, you can't do that on here. It just go live. That's all it says. So if it went the other way, I could go in there and look at it, private or something. I can go back and look at it and see how it's doing. But on this right here, the only way to try it out is actually go live with it. So, hey, Mama, how you doing? Yeah, I got this phone here, just trying to see whatever when everybody comes in or whatever. But just mostly just sitting here. I like watching my sunsets anyway. It's either watch it from the truck or when I pass by here and I get a sunset, I like staying right here and just watching that sunset. When I stopped, it was just over the trees there. And yeah, it was just sitting on top of the trees. When I parked and all, it just ducked down. by the time I set all this up, this is about what I. Yeah, it's a little laggy and everything, but right now it's till I get a little better setup for one. I need to quite. I reckon I need to quit going live with it anyway. Then for right now until I get the better setup and all that, I can hook. If I can get the camera to hook to this phone and then go from there to a signal, it'll probably be a lot better than the camera to this other phone and doing Wi-Fi from there to my. See, I have my hotspot right here. My jetpack. I have my jetpack here, and so it's going camera to this phone, Wi-Fi to this jetpack hotspot here. So yeah, I seen that. Took Doug, got his teeth done, so glad he's doing good though. You just gotta work hard and keep them straight though. Is that stitch point looking good? See if that's the. Yeah, I'm playing with the thing on here so I can see where the stitch point is, where the two cameras meet. Like right here is my stitch point. So I was trying to move the camera around and see if it's messing that up on the other side there, because it's like a cove over there, but it's kind of got a stitch point right there or something. It's kind of off. Yeah, it's off a little bit right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it usually does a lot better than that. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm still playing with it, so I'm trying to learn it, so. Yeah, I had to get my little toolbox right here, and if you look down here, you'll see like a little small toolbox, but I got a plug-in. If you look right down here, got a plug-in for like a cigarette lighter plug-in for my power outlets, and there's a battery inside this toolbox, and this is my charger to go to my phone here, because I got to get home. I got to get home and get this phone changed out, get the battery on it changed out anyway. Mama, I'm up here in Rend Lake. Well, the lake here is Rend Lake. The area is kind of Rend Lake or something. There's another couple of towns north and south of here, so I reckon this is Rend Lake. Anyway, I've always just called it Rend Lake. Anyway, it's in Illinois off of I-57. I got going to Columbia, South Carolina with this load. I got dog food on it. Going to Columbia, South Carolina, then I'll go to the house for a few days. Get my phone fixed, get a few parts I've ordered for my 360 camera here. I got a longer selfie stick. It's like 10 foot long. And a few other things. And I got to order me some cards now too. Because all I got in here now is a 32 gig. And most of the time with a regular camera on my phones and all, I can max out 32 gigs in no time. I can go to Las Vegas and about half the day through, I got 32 gigs filled up. So if that tells you anything between video and pictures, yeah, I can fill 32 gigs up real quick. But I have a buttload of pictures, buttload of video. A lot of it I can't do on YouTube because it's got too much music and stuff like that in it. Hey Joy, how you doing? Yeah, I just usually when I am Joy. I like my sunsets, and now that I'm starting to catch them again, because I was running late. Every time I catch a few, I can see them in the truck, but I'm not going to try to do anything like that too much. You know, I've got a few of them that I was going, but I try to stop and get these and sit here and just watch it for a little while. Yeah, Joy, I stopped and the sun was just over the trees. Good. It was just sitting there on top of them. And I was trying to get stopped quick enough, and anyway, I just went ahead and went to sleeper berth. Come out here, I got to go back and post trip my truck and all. So oh well. Everything was running good going down the road, so I figured I'd go back and do that in a few minutes. I just catch this here and they get a little bit more darker, and then see how it looks. I want to see what the nighttime. I took a few pictures and they look real good on it. And being dark and all, it kind of hides some of the stitch line between the two cameras there. So a lot of times stuff like that, I kind of hide things. So yeah, I don't know if it's I've looked at a lot of pictures before I bought this one, and I don't know how much everybody's trying to edit their stuff and all that, but everybody else seems to don't have that much of a stitch point. But I'm having, like now, if you look over there to the right of the sunset, the stitch lines over there, and it was showing up a few minutes ago where it's kind of got the land separated a little bit over there. Now, I don't know what it's looking like behind me. I didn't actually look at that way. See if I can move around. All right, Mama, you have a good one. Thanks for coming in, though. Come on, why aren't you moving? It's there. Over here. Trying to find my stitch point on this side over here behind me, but it's really not showing up, so it must be doing good. Yeah, you can see the lights back there pretty good. It's not too blown out, so nighttime videos actually looking pretty decent. But yeah, you can turn it right there, like on my phone here. You can turn it right there and just save that picture. Has you a good sunset right there. Or go back and look at it. Turn your phone right there and take a picture of it. Screenshot it. Yeah. I think I might have to end up holding off on the 360 lives for a little while until I get where that'll hook up to my phone with signal on it. That way I can go live and not so much of a lag in it. Right now it's just so much lag. Cause see, like most of that stitch point and all is not really being seen on this other phone here that's connected to it. Well, yeah, it is. It's a little bit there. Yeah, it's still a little bit rough on that land over there. But yeah, I think I can still deal with it though, but just hoping I ain't get quite the dud camera that's got that much of a stitch point in it though. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Don't know if I ain't got the right settings into it or what. Might have go back through there and recalibrate the stitching on it. Maybe I did something wrong there. You know, I keep thinking all that every time, but so like now I just remembered this time to actually cut some of that speed off of here. I went from 5.7K down to 3K, which is still overloading the airwaves, you know, to get that signal out. Yep, that was pretty. Yeah. Yeah, during the winter time the sun don't set it's still setting when I'm still driving, you know. So I get to see it all the time, but summertime I get to stop about the same time it does and all that, so. Especially like lately I've been rotating my hours over, so I had like 10 and a half hours for the day. Maxed it out by getting from just down the road south of here over to St. Louis, Missouri. delivered that load, sat there for a little while, went to Mattoon, Illinois, picked up there, and now I'm going to Columbia, South Carolina. And then I go to the Isles, see if I can get some stuff done around there for a minute. Get home and then try to get the plans drawn out to where I'm going to put everything and try to clean out some more. Get some trees cleaned out so I can get a tractor in there and get stumps and stuff up. So that I plan everything out here, I can get things in there. Have my own piece of land to live on then. Yeah, this is it, Joy. This is the one that's Rend Lake. Yeah, I stopped here one time, did a 34, and I was sitting there fishing and trying to catch those little small fish. Just trying to catch them on top of the water there. I was gonna try to, if I caught one of them, I'd put it on the big hook and throw the catfish rod out. I ain't never catch one of the little ones, so oh well. Yeah, but this is it. Just another. Actually, that part is where that night light to your left over here. If you're looking at the sunset, look to your left. That night light over there. That's just past it is a road that goes down and circles around over there, and that's where I was at fishing. Very end, just go straight on in there, and that's where I was at over fishing. There was two people over here fishing earlier. They just left about the time I went live good, so. Yeah, yeah, a few things I still got to work on with this system here and other stuff, but been needing to try to put another video out. For a little while there, I wasn't putting any videos out, but then I was waiting on this camera to come in to try to get started. And back to getting into a little bit different. I just got a lot to learn with the 360 thing. I had that little Walmart camera for a while. It was good for what it was. Just helped me learn how to do the Tiny Planets. I was trying to do video with it, but that one there, it don't have the stabilization or anything into it, so a lot of the video I had, I actually made the video with it, but and tried to put it together and everything, but it didn't turn out right. The bottom down here at south, like the South Pole, I call it, the easiest way to name it really, is the South Pole, and then there's a black dot on the North Pole too. Like straight down and straight up, little black dots there, and it was in the way of a few things, and you can't do it like you can this one. This one here, it has 6 axis of stabilization into it, so you can actually lay it down like this and still be able to look at it level just like you're there, you know. So that one don't have that, so when I tilted it, it took those North and South Pole and made it the East and West Pole, more or less. So, and yeah, it just didn't turn out right. So I got it edited, and I started to upload it, and I'm just not gonna do it. Had a lot of people into it and stuff. They would be like, you know, they don't want to see them into a messed up video like that. So when I made my little toolbox with a battery into it, none of my batteries went dead. I'll say it like that, but a few of my cameras started kind of messing up my phone here. As I said, I got it plugged in. You can see the wire running down. I'll point my phone right down here. Phone running down, I got a cord plugged in. There's my little toolbox if you look down to your left here, right before me. And there's a toolbox I have with 2 outlets in here to be able to plug my phones and cameras and stuff into. And all I do is just take this toolbox and set it down in my backpack and then I can use it to charge my phones and my cameras and stuff like that. And well, it worked just about like I needed it to when I was at the catfish convention in Louisville with a bunch of other people and other YouTubers and stuff. They a few people actually come up to me and charged their phones and everything, you know. So it worked out good there. None of my stuff died. Just my phone here, the battery's messed up on it. It's actually expanded and it's putting pressure against the screen a little bit. So if I unplug it, it'll work for just a little while, like maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes, maybe. And then, like I'm watching it now, and the screen will just go black. I'll still hear talking on it, and then all of a sudden it'll just go dead. And then you have to give it like at least about 5 minutes, and then you can start it right back up, and the battery will say like 80% on it still. So I don't know what the deal is with it, but I know the battery's expanded and pushing against the screen. It's trying to pop up a little bit. So I'm gonna get home, and Monday I'll take it over there to a guy and let him fix it, put another battery into it, and hopefully the screen don't pop on it. I can always hope for things anyway. For some reason I've been wanting to call him and tell him to have a screen on standby for it, but I just know my luck. And then me having to leave back out real soon, if he has to order a screen, that's gonna hold me up another day from getting out. You know, so, and hopefully it just only be a day, otherwise I'm gonna be SOL with a phone for a little while. So it's kind of one of those things. All right, Joy, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping in anyway. Yeah, I figured I'd probably just go live. I was just wanting to go live and try this thing out and see how much it was buffering, and well, it's still buffering even at 3K, so I don't know, back to the drawing board. Yeah, Ryan, I'm on break. My 10-hour break, I just stopped a little while ago. I would say I'd ran out here, but yeah, it's ain't none of that running in my history no more, so. Yeah, it's got a lot of lag into it. That's why I was saying a while ago I got a lot of lag into it, because it goes from the camera here. It's got a wire that hooks to it, and it goes down to my other phone down here. That's the only phone it would hook up to. It won't hook up to my better phone that actually has a signal hook to it. So I have to hook it to that other phone, old phone I had, and then do Wi-Fi to my hotspot here. This is my hotspot here. So got like a 10 or 15 second lag into it, so it works for right now. That's pretty good, and I'll try to start doing some videos soon as I learn how to do the video editing on it. So far I've just been taking pictures and a few lives I've done, so but it is a little bit faster than it was the other day when I had the settings on 5.7K, but they say YouTube won't let them do 5.7 on it anyway, but see the bandwidth on it, the signal and everything has to be almost excellent and everything. And then also it's hooked to that, going to that phone, and then Wi-Fi to here. So kind of hurts on that part too. So I think it'd be a lot better if I get that phone, hook up to a phone that I have signal on, and then put out. Ryan, I'm down here in Rend Lake in Illinois on 57, just south of Effingham. I think that was the one, Effingham, and then, well, anyway, I'm on 57. I think that was the last town I went through. That was there, Effingham. It's one of them. That one and can't think of it, but anyway. Yeah, just look on 57 down south of Effingham and all, and then you'll see Rend Lake on down. It's a good sized lake, so you can find the water, and then you'll find where the rest area is. It's right at the kind of north side of the lake, I-57. So go down a little bit further and hit I-24, and then go through Paducah, Kentucky. Yeah, I actually have the chat right here on this phone. I have it plugged in. I showed it one time, but I got a wire here. Goes down to a toolbox that I have a battery into, and it's got a plug in. It's got 2 outlets on it. So I can keep my phones and my cameras all charged when I'm doing stuff like this. And I kind of made it for that, so it works. Keeps my stuff charged and stuff. And that battery lasts about 3 days, so without having to charge it. So it's a good sized battery. That thing's like 4 inches wide, 4 inches tall, and about 6 inches long. And heavy too. It's got some weight on it, no doubt. L Stan, how you doing, man? Look around, take your camera, take your phone, and move all around like that. You know, I think you was in here the other day and you kind of seen it, but yeah, it's in 360. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start putting something to do with 360 in the title when I do it for 360. That way, people are used to it. Yeah, it was a sunset, and now it's not. It's gone down now, so let's see what it even looks like now. Yeah, it's still got a little bit of view onto it. Yeah, you can go back and look at it. You'll see the first part of the sunset, and it'll be a lot better, and you'll probably see me a lot better too. I forgot my flashlight, so here I am right here. This is my phone I'm reading the chat on. Yeah, Stan, it's you're thinking about getting one. I got the Insta360 1X is the one I got. But the thing is with 360 versus a regular camera is, especially going live and stuff, is if you're not in a pretty area, you need to be in somewhere there's a lot of action going on, like say Las Vegas. You're walking down the strip or something. Because then people can look around and see a lot of stuff. See, like right now it's getting nighttime, and the only thing you can see is a little bit of sunset that's still going down. But so I mean, right now it's really, like you see now, it's not really nothing to it. I could have a regular camera and see this part here. But if you look back at the first part of the stream, you can see all the way around me, and I got a hill behind me, but it's pretty on the lake, and you can look all the way around left and right and stuff. So yeah, a lot of people ask about the GoPro Fusion. If you want to, a lot of people had to buy a new computer and stuff like that because it's going to take a long time to download anything with the GoPro Fusion. And it's got 2 cards in it. Treats it. One camera on one side goes to a card, and the camera on the other side goes to this card. So that means a front and back card. Then you got to put it in there, stitch it, and then start editing it. And there ain't nothing easy about the 360s anyway, because you got all the way around you got to edit, not just a regular picture is right here, and you just put something right here, and that's it. You just kind of piece it together, where 360 is all the way around, and where to look and what to do and all that. You gotta have a lot of planning into it. You know, I thought it was a good bit of planning when I had that little Walmart 360 camera, but it's I must have stuck with a lot of Tiny Planet pictures and all. That's mostly what everybody's seeing on my Facebook and stuff. Everybody go to my info page. You can see my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and YouTube channels. You get the links all there, and my email too. So you can go check it all out there if you need to contact me and ask me anything about it, whatever. But I try to tell people is that they ain't gonna waste money because see, like that camera here is $400 just for the camera. Not counting the card, the free selfie stick comes with it now. Or right now it did. Anyway, it's only like 3.5 foot long though. I just ordered one that was 10 foot long and a couple other things to go along with it. So, yeah, it's another couple $100. So yeah, to get into it, it's gonna cost a little bit no matter which one you go with. But sometimes it's better to go with a little bit cheaper one to get started into it and then maybe move up. Then you'll kind of know if you really want to get into 360 because it's real cool when people are doing it. But it's just a thing of having stuff to actually film 360. You know, in other words, something going on all the way around you, or at least a pretty scenery all the way around you and stuff. So like right now, technically, I need to be on the other side or up on top of this hill doing 360 because right now, if you look back at the first of the video, there's a hill behind me, so you really can't see a whole lot. You can see the building over my shoulder here, and you see the night light over there where I went fishing that last one time here. And but there's hey Glenn, how you doing? Sorry, I just seen you was in there. Why ain't Chucky Cat? Chucky Cats ain't got a moderator. Thought I had you on there. I'll go back and check that out. But anyway, yeah, I was just trying to 360 out and see how far laggy it is, but it is a lot better. I went down the settings to 3K. Maybe the YouTube and the airwaves will probably take it down some more anyway, but I'm not sure what it's watching it back at or whatever. So. But yeah, it's about, that narrowed it down a little bit more. It's about a 10 to 15 second delay now. I'll hold my camera up here, my phone up here, that way you can hear what I'm saying and then hear how long it takes to get by. I'll go testing 1, 2, 3. I'll hold my camera up here, my phone up here, that way you can hear what I'm saying and then hear how long it takes to get by. I'll go testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was a little bit longer than 10, 15. I was still like 20, so. I reckon I still got to play with the settings on it and try to get that kind of narrowed down some more, but when you go live through the app, there's no real settings to how fast or whatever you want to do it. There's only the camera. So I had to go back in there and check that out. I went down on it, the settings I could to try out, and that's why I hadn't even took a picture with it today and all. I did take it out the truck and show somebody today, but because he was talking about having a drone. I thought putting this here on a drone, that would be awesome, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. This sun's already went down. I know I'm sitting here in the dark and all now. I forgot my flashlight. I got everything else, but I forgot my little flashlight. So, oh well. Maybe I need to put one of them on my little toolbox down here. And so. Yeah, it's still got a good bit of lag to it. So, everybody, Urban the Paid Tourist here. Come follow me on my travels. Y'all have a good day, or good night, shall I say now.